Okay, so this is my circuit for Lab 3, the gated clock. It's currently off right now, but so basically everything from here through over here was from Lab 2, except this wire, of course. And then all this stuff over here is the new things for this lab. So over here is the clock. And so what I did, it was I hooked up this is a quad AND gate chip. We're only using one AND gate though. So we have hooked up to the AND gate, there's this switch. One end of the switch is connected to the power supply, and the other is connected to as an input of the AND gate. The other input is the output of the clock. So basically, the clock circuit here is generating like a sort of a switch back and forth between 0 and 1. It just regularly alternates between 0 and 1. So over here on this AND gate, what we end up with is this output over here, this Y from the AND gate is, it's going to be 1 when this switch is on. So this first input is 1, and when, since the clock is alternating, it's going to be 1 when the clock is also on 1, and 0 when the clock is on 0. But if the switch is off, then it's just always going to be 0 regardless of the clock, because we have this first input is always 0. And so as a result, this LED that's hooked up to here is going to be off when the switch is off, but when the switch is on, it's going to flash back and forth with the clock, and it will be the same flashing as this LED that's just hooked up to the clock. And over here we have an LED that's hooked up to the switch, but without the clock connected to it, without any AND gates. So basically, when the switch is on, this LED will be on, and when the switch is not on, it just will be off. And this one won't flash at all. It'll just be on constantly when the LED is being pushed down. I mean, when the switch is being pushed down. So this second switch here, we have it connected to the first switch and then connected to ground. So basically, this switch so it's kind of hardwired to be on. So that makes it so that this LED will be off until you hit this switch. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the circuit on, or turn the power supply on, and then we'll see that the circuit behaves the way that we would expect it to. So this LED is just connected to the clock, so it's constantly flashing. And then when we turn this switch on, we get that this LED stays on constantly, and this one flashes in time with the clock. And then we turn it off, it goes back to normal.